Hey everybody, welcome back to some Wargame. I am kind of fine again. I've mostly recovered. Uh, yeah. We are playing USA on Nuclear Winter is coming. We know our opponent's also playing blue 4, as we are playing red. We also got a captain as an opponent, which is compared to Major General a relatively low rank, unfortunately, but that's just how it sometimes is. USA, not a not a deck that I'd like to play on this map. However, it being big means that we might be able to make very good use of our Air Force, given that reinforcement routes, or specifically plane routes towards the 2-pointers, are relatively long, relatively far. So, with a player who can pilot planes well, which isn't me, this could be actually an advantage. Just see what we can do. I don't think I want to push India, but I will drop off. Maybe I will not drop off. You can just go for mid. The dab that escorts you. Obviously, this is all about Razzmann. I wanna push the opening Jolly. You don't see that very often these days. Maybe we can make it work. Well, let's just go for M1 IPs only at the start and take things slow. If we get pushed here, that they'll be more than fine enough for Alpha. And if we don't get pushed there, they'll still do fine. It's like with their armor for the price, their speed, and then for our actual tank kills, we can get some heavy hitters. Hawk Pip is gonna protect us against healers out in this vulnerable part of the opener as well. Yeah. Don't want to get caught out here by helicopters, and with its 3,500 meters range, we'll be able to do that quite well. I'm actually gonna get a tank comp because this is not wheeled. Defending the town is gonna be a bit awkward, but maybe we can just fill it with some riflemen and have some CSs there. Some light riflemen as well. 35, not 30. 5 points too much, unfortunately. I'd really like to have you in the opener. Get... Let's just see how this goes. If we get healer rushed... It's not a map where the healer rush is as effective as you have 2 spawns, so... Let's just see. I also have only one real A piece with me in the opener. Although I do have some CSs as well. It's just that I don't think the CSs are gonna do all too much here because all the openness here, where you can't really make good use of them against helicopters. And one of you got in there, the other 3 just fast move up there. Abrams is just here for now. I don't have water in the opener either, I just realized. That has medium optics, so it's not gonna be too bad for spotting helicopters here, unless they have stealth. Oh boy, is there a longbow in there? There's no longbow at least. Did it? Fuck? Looked like I hit you twice. Well, the angle caused all those stingers to miss. Oh, what are you? No, you're shooting at this. Oh my goodness. These guns are just gonna... Oh yeah, it got well done with the Blackhawk there. And also probably just... Oh, yeah, I couldn't stop you from wasting a missile there. Because of your low aim time. I don't want to fast move past there with my rifleman, otherwise, sorry, with my Abrams, otherwise I just get one shot or side shot by these. Oh, Ericsson's. Islanders, not even airborne, interesting. It's just a tad bit back. There you go. Fortunate I got one of these. I'm gonna get two of you, what the heck?
Just waiting for a target to fly by, and then... Okay, we'll get there as fast as we can. Who do you want us to transport?
This motor? No, unspec. Otherwise this Cobra would not be on the veterancy. I'll be honest, I'm not too concerned about losing Delta or the town there.
Speed up, driver. We're in a hurry.
I think this is empty, but it doesn't have to be. Obviously it doesn't have to be, but there's no, let's say, guarantee or no way for me to know for sure. I think it might just be one from there, but oh hey, very nice of you doing there. Come on, Abrams.
Sir, yes,
Put
sir.
back in there. Abrams says, yeah, just
You've got something more? Awaiting new orders, sir.
might have to get a damp here. I keep saying that, but don't underestimate the autocannons on the damps. They have crazy damage output.
Service, sir.
Just that they have no turret, so they usually take quite a long time to align.
On the road again.
But if that wasn't the case, then those would be the most broken autocannons on any helicopter.
Sky is ours. Roger. Moving there. Out.
Kill that, get it back to full HP. Yes. Chinook there is annoying, but water with it, honestly.
For a taxi route.
Long enough to load back in there. I don't. Oh no, I killed it. I think. Yeah, 103 got some. Oh, what the?
Starting to get dangerous.
Nothing in there. You got some XP. I thought. No, I guess it didn't kill it.
Engine ready.
Okay, no, don't it.
Hope the enemy don't changing position. Start the engine.
Kill the CH, please, would ya?
Awaiting new orders, sir.
Oh, we can't even shoot at that thing.
We're flying in.
Bradley,
Awaiting new orders, sir.
hit it. Use its first toe on the M113, or was it the Rangers that killed it? I didn't
Someone called for
see what happened to that.
We're on the move. Any orders, sir?
It's the Nighthawk. Dead. If it's dealt enough damage.
Someone need a guardian.
That's important why you sometimes should have these things on attack move. Only got one shot in there, one chance, one opportunity. That's the Nighthawk dealt with. Couldn't really ask for an
New AA position there.
easier way, honestly. That said, QS shouldn't be as bad, you know, if the AA is microed well. As Patriot, it's just gonna bully the Nighthawk to death. Of course, there's still seaplanes, etc.
Need the tail rotor check.
Which US has some of the best ones, slash the best ones. It's obviously up to discussion, preferences. You know, you have some very good 2-per-card ones in the form of the Prowler, but also probably the best 1-per-card one in the form of the Raven. Of course, you know, you can always argue, oh, I actually really like having aim 9s on my Tornadoes, and not having them on the Raven is not worth the extra ECM and stealth, you know. Of course, there are situations where that very much can and would be the case, but we have killed the Nighthawk, so M1A2 is much easier to protect. Oh, it's a stinger there. Or javelin, I guess.
Not my war.
Or in there. Oh yeah, probably came with a Bradley. Good card, I like that. I don't have it in my deck actually. Honestly, very underrated.
Checklist completed. Ready to go. Flying in. Weapons hot.
Actually did have direct line of sight there.
Not my war.
I think I killed it. I don't think it killed anything else. It's just grizzlies, I think.
Are you talking? Just spit it out.
You should be mindful here with that. You can. There. Where's my dab? Dab. Oh, it's over there.
I need the tail rotor check. I need the tail rotor check.
So I was actually wondering, when you saw me at 5 position there, the circle was obviously like extending into there. I'm pretty sure that meant I was able to actually kill the stinger without having line of sight to it if those rockets actually were that inaccurate due to being panicked, right? Which is why I tried to 5 position there and only later realized, oh, I actually do have direct line of sight there. Yeah, with the Thunderbolt of yours, buddy.
New orders, sir.
That's some small.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
Get him water. Yeah, I have the M109 here for my artillery in this tank.
Any orders, sir?
Baggage. Get this up. The Hawk is still full of ammo.
Not my war.
Building in there, please.
Just spit it out.
Alright, you weren't spotted. It's just this patch here doesn't count as cover.
Where do you want
So it looked like it was going through cover with, while getting spotted, but it was inaccurate. Let's be a bit careful with this M1A2 and wait for some smoke before we cross this, maybe.
What are your orders, sir?
There's stuff in there, and it can be a bit awkward to make sure you don't get spotted from this angle. You know, if it's that far up there, you can like spot into this angle and stuff. So,
Any orders, sir?
you have enough. You can move up and back, I think.
Need some extra eyes, sir?
Right. Oh,
Nothing to report.
let's get some M109s.
Ready to fire, sir.
Big map means we can't really get use it near the fob, as you know the range is not adequate for all positions.
Leave us idle too long.
She said.
Ready.
Ammo.
At the ready.
Only real downside of the Abrams line. Well, let's say the main downside. Of course, depending on the role, you might prefer having a better gun, like on the K1. K1 basically pays 10 points for full range and plus 1 AP, which is practically plus 2 AP.
Customers for a taxi route.
But for what the US needs, it's... I think you might actually, in quite some situations, actually prefer to just have better fuel autonomy. Oh, fuck, that's seed. Right.
Yes, sir.
Probably would have actually lost the Hawk here if the Raven went for the second shot on that thing. Hawk has horrible off-road speed, and sitting in a forest means the acceleration is going to be awful. Oh, it was just...
It always comes down to the infantryman and
I do not have non-radar A in this deck.
sir. Yes, sir. Missile
Can I get a crit? That'd be sick. I got hit at least. Honestly, most reasonable thing that I can ask for. A crit would just be incredibly frustrating. It is on veteran because of the Nighthawk kill, admittedly.
ammo, fuel, spare parts.
Honestly, I'm just gonna, yeah, get some damage in there, and then I'll just probably try to drive in with a bunch of riflemen at some point.
It always comes down to the infantryman
Still have the
and his
dab.
rifle.
Still sitting here. No! We just spotted the Bradley there earlier.
What are your orders, sir?
I I think if I press unload here,
Myself already, sir.
I know. There's some orders that you can do that will briefly decap even though.
Something for me?
Hold on, let me try this. Yeah. You can't give the. Whoa, I should be careful here. Can't give the CV a stop command as it's sitting still.
Has an enemy chopper been spotted?
But as a different unit, it's evacuating. As a different unit was moving,
It's an honor to serve
all the units apparently got a stop command, and that briefly made the CV decap. Funny. Oh, be careful! Don't get sniped.
not my
Let's make sure you get you repaired. Let's. I haven't spotted any other Bradleys, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was no AA in there. So let's move up with the Rangers and the Cobra behind.
anything in the air. We'll blow it.
Get some more Rangers. Eat some more chicken, eat some more pie. Doesn't matter if it's... How does the line go again from... Weird else, just eat it. Doesn't matter if it's... I don't remember, man. Not shooting there. Not shooting again here.
Someone need a guardian angel?
Have some more chicken, have some more pie? Or does it go like have some more X, have some more Y, doesn't matter if it's chicken or... I don't know, man. I just hope some of you know what I'm talking about. If this is just empty, honestly would be pretty funny. It is asking for a lot of line of sight on the town here and lets us put units in there. Nice.
You spotted something?
Very spooky situation for those Abramses to be in, but they're only EIPs, so it's okay. They'll survive. Or I'll survive if I lose them rather. Alright, Bradley, which means there's gonna be Stinger somewhere. Let me just make sure these other buildings aren't occupied.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Just move these up. They're light infantry, so they have shock speed, which is good. Regular Humvee could be from a CV. This was just kept, and this thing only just started moving, so could be infantry CV. We haven't spotted any light riflemen, but oh, and these Humvees are all shock. Oh, no, never mind. Yep, okay, light riflemen. Now sometimes I do pay a lot of attention to these things like veterancy and basic transports, but more often than not, by saying these things I sound smarter than I actually are. Then I actually are. There you go. I actually am, because as you can see, this was of no real relevance to us. At the end of the day, what matters the most is really just having a good plan and knowing when to choose your engagements. Micro can do a lot, but at the end of the day,
Need a tank blown, sir?
nearly as important is just reading situations properly.
Unchecked and ready.
I think sometimes people are like, oh my god, this is just a APM game, which I find funny, because then I recently got into Age of Empires 2, which has a lot more APM and is still being played by old ass people who suck at micro and still can do well. And of course, if you take it another 5 notches up and look at StarCraft and look at that APM, right? So whenever people are like, oh my god, Wargame is so micro, I'm like, brother in Christ, you can't really get much lower in terms of micro requirements to play a game, really, or an RTS. So when I look at Warnos or some... Oh, there's Thunderbolt. Some people who have impact on Warno talk about oh, I don't want this to be an APM fest or some shit, right? I'm like, my brother in Christ.
Anything for us, sir?
You can't really get much lower than Wargame.
The enemy is in range.
Like the argument of not making planes slower in Warno, because it would mean that micro would actually pay off. That is basically what is said by not Eugen themselves, but someone affiliated with Eugen. I'm just mind boggled, honestly. I'm just my mind has been boggled. It is mind-boggling, let's say it like that, huh? Get a hit in? Nope. The S is just showing off what they can do. Probably put up some smoke. Me going on a rant here while being so full on trip because my medication really needs me to not have good micro. And ironically, as you can see, that's not really necessary. Plus an M1 IP, but it's pretty much whatever.
Anti-tank team operational, sir.
I'm gonna get some hits in here. Bit too far off the smoke. Whoops. Dogs are pretty far. Still kill the A10, so yeah. Ooh, did that? Razzmann did it, nice. I don't know what's happening here. There's some basic M1s maybe?
Ammo?
Yes, this is just crazy, man.
Go ahead, over. Awaiting new orders, sir.
They really are, honestly.
What are your orders?
Which does me like, oh my god, they have to be nerfed, but like they kind of are. Then I guess you can, and maybe should argue, well, if they are OP, that's what else they need for the unit to get nerfed.
At your service, sir.
Probably could be 25 points, right? It's not like it's a 10-point unit that gets bumped to 10, 15 points. That's like quite a change, of course. Like 20 to 25, honestly,
Got something for me?
probably deserve for that unit. Or maybe just remove its anti-plane range.
Let's check the rest.
Setting run out of ammo. But yeah, sure.
What is it you want this?
Get some direct shots in there. Small rifleman.
Someone need a guardian angel?
I think you did kill those stinger, huh?
Got the binoculars, Corporal.
Razzmann has not been
Someone
shelled
need a
yet.
guardian angel? You spotted something?
Oh no, you are in the town. I haven't bought a single non-ASF yet.
Go ahead, over.
Are those M110s? I think they are.
Bigger the better.
Do I have my Cobra or did it die? I think it died, right?
Just spit it out.
I think my tank. Oh, I have Abrams is coming up. Alright, I'll be fine. It's gonna be fine.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard. Let's hope the enemy don't have any air defense.
That will do some nice fire support here. You're still crying about, oh, yeah, whatever.
It gets dangerous here.
Army's not gonna do anything to RC. It's literally not able to. Yeah, okay, here's a fun little thing. 50 counts. They can shoot at 1 armor targets. However, if there's 2 armor on any part of the unit, which is basically the front, because I don't think there's a single unit that has more side or rear or top armor than front armor. It might have more, might have equal, but never more. If one of the sides has 2 armor and as such is not penetrable by Browning, Browning will never shoot at even the rear side. It just it looks like oh, can't shoot at an invalid target. Right. Yeah, rather straightforward game. Ground-based US gameplay. Usually US requires a lot of airplay as well. At least when you know having a God, I'm gonna sound like a dick here. When you're having a tough game, or let me put it this way: try to get the most out of it. I honestly also enjoy its ground gameplay. I think that's also part of why I'm usually not as good with US because I'm not a fan of relying on planes, and I'm also not that great at it. I'm partially not great at it because I don't do it as much, and of course, as such, I have less experience. But I'm neither amazing at it nor am I enjoying it, and as such, I'm obviously not taking full advantage of a deck like this. But its con capabilities are still strong. Yes, it lacks some stuff, but it also has a lot of stuff. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.